Mahila, we have a creature that did kind of a hop. It started kind of around January of 22nd, 2022, and it ended today, which today is February 7th, 2022. So, kind of a hop creature. So, we'll go over this. And this is the head here, is all of this. The body is in the middle, and the feet are down here. So I've got the highlighter that I used to separate these. So it's head, body, feet. It's a standing Revelation 13 type, and it goes from the 22nd of January to today, February 7th. So we'll go over this now. I'm not going to go over it in order. I'm going to go over it as it is laid out on the paper. So right here. Brock did a rodeo vision after getting touched by wrong partner, Aliante Casino. George Henry Jr., Crumb, October BD, AI by, February F, BOBB, American composer, modern classical, avant garde, music explorer of unusual timbers. Lotta Menges, H. Car, born Hema, BH September, AI by, F, February BOBB, Indian playback singer, occasional music composer. 2901 English ordinal, 2352.5 trigonal, 8651.2 reverse square, 147.58 Jewish. That 5'8", that showed up with it's the day before our more, like the Mordor or whatever it would be, and that's in creation. That's a creation reference, which has been going on since a few days after the Cherishim, which was my Bob Dole reaction, and also could be my knee, in the way that it looks. So Gummit's Obed, a pit destruction, is the Jewish there. Gummat's Obed, a pit destruction. I think that's a Isaiah 51 reference, but nothing to worry about. Then we have NYPD stray bullet strikes MTA bus in East Harlem, no injuries. February 6th, 11:45 p.m. CBS New York. That's part of this as well. Point 00 21 38 69 41 58 65 23 25 times 23 52 5.86 512 equals Levada's seal, my seal. So when you get to this point, you would do it by your seal, or this would all just play out spiritually in your world. The head that we're going over right now, Antoth Ija, 6070 Benjamite. Ciphers are body of this phrase here, Ferdinand I of Austria, which that's an I. AI April Ag I or 9, it is a 9. C by June AHGE Alta Kirch Hong of Ridgely C Powers Hurt Locker the Banship with a dime. Okay. So all of that, this was all 22nd January, that phrase there, and then the rest was like yesterday. So this is the head. Okay. Now the body is 169, 125, 05, 28, 45, 99, 20 equals 102, which is the bush symbolism, or bushy, I should say, bushy. But he liked to be called Bush, Bush Maine. I called him Bushy with a Y. 102, 16, 070 times 165548056. Now 1021 Jewish ordinal, 6070 Jewish, 16554 reverse trigonal, and 8056 trigonal. This is the body. Now the arrow is going to show this. The arrow is actually the divider there, and that divides the head from the body, and the ciphers are the mathematical type of formulation of the body of this here Now, the divider is actually 56 and 37.5. That 5 is the very first part of the Bible where it talks about the heat soundtrack. And after Verdun is when that was, after Verdun. And it's an 18.5 BU Rodeo, G War Robert Shaw. Okay. So Robert Shaw is the 18, which, and then the rest is actually talking about Wired in the rabbit scene in the Twister film with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. So then the arrow goes, it goes the 37.5 and the 18.5 over to here, which was Night Panther Body Wash. Hydro Jeremy had Popeyes Wired on that day, which was the day after the Verdun. Verdun happened the night before. So this is all the body, okay? Now, what this is referencing here is this down here, okay? Which is the final calculation of the bottom. So we'll go over it now. So, now these were notes, okay? Ambulance 945 plus 7 plus 6, 958. Levada says they won't forget about 958. Vulcan, Whoopi Goldberg, Hip Hop Lil Wayne, Ben V playlist, trying to get Animal Seal, VOL can whoop, I don't know. I Egg old, Lil Wayne old. BRG says they won't forget about 958. Deep Sleep tomorrow, RG say, or let me see. Yeah, YS they won't forget. Barack, a rapper. Liz 958 with Turk joins Virgil, not S. Brad Pitt, Drive used. Let's see, or let me see here. No, Dime used keep paper together. Going to Casino Aliante 3:07 p.m. pack. So those were my notes. So this is the first part of the feat. Just this whole strand of thought, this whole stream of consciousness that happened whenever this was. So this was at 3:07 p.m. pack. We'll just leave it like that. It happened at 3:07 p.m. pack, and it was a stream of consciousness. So now Trollish Minion film glasses on off makes fun of Brock cutting steak with semi-hot. Then it gassed right there. Clean cut Ray. Says state line showers, many restrooms, pumps disgusting. Black girl dad mouthed to mom. New Supreme Court froze lower court Alabama. Voting Rights Act likely violated. Richland, Washington, Fred Mayer shooting. Okay, so that's today. This is today. Now I'm going to zoom in on this and let you take a look. So these are just the events that happened. I went to dinner and I'm at the gas station right now, which is right by where I had dinner. So no big deal. This is just what happened today. So 33-170 English ordinal, 4,000 reverse ordinal. I wanted to put that reverse ordinal on there because it was a clean 4,000. 23,072 English extended, 47,218 reverse extended, 1036 Chaldean, 52,72.7 is the square. So take a look at those. And so then it'll read as hob, but I think it's actually talking about the hoe there. But it's interesting how The Rock chose, or whoever made those the fast sequels chose to have, they incorporated the hob character, probably knowing that this would take place. Some sort of sequence of events that is like this creature. So 19902 English Summer, 10589 Prime. There it is. Trigonal. Arrows all on February 7th, 2022, 4 p.m. pack. That's for me. So then 12802, there it is. Satan. 19342 Jewish and 3178 the regular Jewish. So have a hob. To become which that actually will read as Kamehameha, to become, come, to pass, be, father. So kind of a funny one. Now, um, nothing to worry about. This is all low key stuff. Like, this is not a big deal. Meth E 3178 drunkenness. And then we have right here, basically the EC, as Mr. Tackpan says, um, and that I'm aware of, and I think that both our families are connected to somehow, is kind of the way I read some of his videos. Um, his through money connection or something, mine through swim team, basically coaches. So it's kind of interesting. But then to bring the woman into it, it's like, um, that she's acting as a 144,000 lamb, sort of thing, standing with the lamb, and also the nitty, and that's why, hopefully in the AI, the biggest point is that the Trinity saves Neo scene, that spirit is there, that it's actually like Trinity, so 62, 65, 24, 55.98, 522, 96, 34 equals 3317 times the 4,000, 23,072 times 47,218. Just take a look at these. I might be saying the numbers wrong. Just take a look at these. That one I called A, and then we multiplied from there even more to to talk about the buy, of, basically, um, Buddy and, Lil Baby, talking about that shows up, but, um, we had January 6th, so, just going over it, this is kind of the way that it reads. But of course I don't. But the buy could actually be that it's Buddy and Lil Baby, and Buddy is just, because he got out early. He's waiting. He's waiting in the wings to make his strike, and he had his first preview was with Maida. Could be. Um, so it seems that one of my mom's kids that she kind of taught, and that was my friend. It seems that he made it out as well, talking about ice cream truck and gather around him like an ice cream truck, and then that's why Wale, who kind of sounds different, that's why he makes mention of that type of rapping as well, because he's reacting to everyone that put their lyrics in their dream cutoff, which a lot of them didn't do. I think that Snoop Dogg actually did that kind of, from the start with Dre, kind of did that too, and so, but of course, it's all speculation. So then in the bathroom, that when I was able to have a relief, thank you Jesus, that, at this gas station that I'm at. But when this was going on, right before, the checkout lady was the clean cut Ray, that, I was saying in the bathroom, like, hey, I have a YouTube channel and I can't talk about anything, like, there's a mark of the beast going on and all this stuff. And like, hey, but I can't tell you anything about it though. And this is my channel, and, have a good night. Thanks. And then have another video like, hey, there's a mark of the beast. I can't say anything about it, but like, I don't know. I guess just have a good night, and like they have another video like, hey, well, yeah, there's a mark of the beast. I can't tell you about it though, and have a good night. And I don't know. I was kind of upset and getting that waste out of my system, and then that's when the clean cut Ray said that. Did she hear me? I don't think so. I don't think I was talking that loud, just to myself in the restroom. So and I'm not trying to criticize or anything. It's okay, you know. A lot of it is just the way that people talk and stuff, and in their videos, the specific language that they use. But yeah, I mean, people, will put their phone up to these gas pumps. I've noticed that, like they're putting their phone up to it. I mean, hell, is that the mark of the beast, or is it this, crazy shit that Clean Cut Ray was telling me? It could be a mixture of both, sort of. And the Assyrian has come into our land. We know that. I mean, you could just talk about that if you wanted to. Just talk about Micah and how the Assyrian has come into the land and taken over. And it's been since, really since Betty White was on with Larry King and that talking about the gay corporate. Like, it's real stuff. Like, and a lot of people have, now they're watching these shows on, the Revelation 17 and 18 all night long, all these shows with these stars, and, they're all from like the friendly, type shows. I don't even know what to call it. Like, like that guy that's on Ozark or whatever. Like, I don't even know the names of some of these shows. That's the only one I know the name of. But like, they show symbolism that's like lies, and it's Revelation 17. Like, they pump you up on that mystery spirit of the mystery woman. Like, it's not true investigating. It's not real belief in Jesus reassurance. It's that everything is a doom mindset of the Diblath spirit. Like, they manipulate that and like get you in a state of mind where like everything is so nitty that like it becomes like it becomes a woman's spirit. It becomes a dirty woman spirit, like on Fremont Street, that I could go there and be there in 15 minutes, and they have on like the latex and all that stuff. Like, and see, Rihanna, she's not like that. She talked about that stuff, but you can tell from her voice and everything, like, that's not who she really is, though. She talks about it, but that's not her. That was a prelude to, she was telling us what was coming. So, and she's from Barbados and badass. She doesn't mess around. And you can tell from her songs, like, it might be hardcore, but like, it's not that gross spirit though of this Revelation 17 that's taken over, which is a mystery spirit. I'm not talking about Revelation 17 like, oh, the junk bonds of Trump. I'm talking about that true mystery spirit that is the daughter of, it's the Moab, the daughter of Babylon. Like, you can feel it. You can feel it in your body, like how it shakes your body, like it's a woman. It's a bitch. Like, it ain't no woman, man. It's a bitch. Like, you can feel it. So this is the creature. Head, body, feet. This is it.